What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going over a 9 or 10 UFC fights that nobody's talking about, that are booked, that are confirmed by Big Marcel. Thank you, Big Marcel. Big UFC fights. No, maybe not big like, big name wise, but these are fights that are probably going to be guaranteed fight of the nights on the cards that they're on. These fights are just crazy good. The matchmaking actually went pretty hard. But yeah, let's get into it. So first fight. Full screen. Oh, fuck off. We have Megamind himself. Here, let me swap my. Let me put my camera like back here. We have Megamind himself, Giga Chikadze, going against David Onama. This fight is going to be so good. Like, this I think this was scheduled for the Kansas City card. This is going to be a great striking matchup. I'm not entirely sure how deserved this is, because David Onama is coming off of a win over Roberto Romero, who came in on like 4 days notice. And then before that, he beat Jonathan Pierce, in which he was overweight. But regardless of that, this is still going to be an incredible fight. This probably should be Sean Woodson versus Giga Chikadze, but still, regardless, really good fight. Next fight, we have that's Edson Barboza. Is I think this is booked for like the Apex or something. Nasrat Haqparast versus Esteban Ribovic. This one's gonna be a fucking banger. This one's gonna be a great striking matchup. I feel like lately Nasrat Haqparast, just because he did rob Jared Gordon, to be fair, but he's gotten the rap now that he's just a bad fighter. He is not a bad fighter, and this fight is going to be crazy. Like, again, striking, just these guys are gonna strike so. God, what the fuck am I saying? I think these guys are gonna actually strike going into this matchup, guys. I gotta start doing more impressions. That was a horrible Henry Cejudo impression. But yeah, these guys are. This is gonna be a great striking matchup, like Chikadze Onama. This is going to be a really good striking matchup. Maybe not as good as the Zellhuber Ribovic fight, but Ribovic, super fast and exciting, could probably have like a really good fight with anybody on the roster. But yeah, really good fight. I think Apex, I think it's on the Cap Almabayev card, but I could be wrong. But yeah, anyways, next fight. This one is underrated. This one, I think, just got announced like a week ago, but like the grappling in this fight is going to be immaculate. These guys are going to have incredible scrambles. Maybe not incredible scrambles, but this is probably going to be a ground fight. Jim Miller's got incredible ground game. Chase Hooper has incredible ground game. Well, maybe Jim Miller maybe doesn't, but his jiu-jitsu is really high level. Just sending Chase Hooper to beat up all the unks. Beat the shit out of Clay Guida. Now, this fight I think is actually closer than a lot of people think, because I don't really think Chase Hooper's all that. I don't think he's the next coming of Charlie the Bronx. But I think this is such a close fight. I think this is really close, because Jim Miller beat Damon Jackson. Before that, lost a really brutal decision to Bobby Green. I think Chase Hooper probably takes it. Probably by decision. I don't see him submitting Jim Miller. I don't see Jim Miller. Jim Miller could overpower Chase Hooper. I could see that happening. Chase Hooper kind of gets fraud checked, but shit. If you lose to Jim Miller, that's not really a fraud check. That's kind of just like oh, damn, bro. Another one of Miller's victims. But yeah, this fight's gonna be really good. I think this is on the 314 card. If I'm mistaken, let me know. But yeah, next fight, we got William Gomes versus Haider Emil. I don't really know why this is the fight getting made, because William Gomes is coming off of, in my opinion, a robbery decision win over Joanderson Brito. Brito should have won that matchup. Brito already should have been fighting into the rankings, but he wasn't. I actually don't know when Brito is fighting next. I really want to see Brito. Hopefully they make that Dan Ige fight, because I think they're going to recognize Brito should have won that fight. which is why this fight is scheduled. William Gomez versus Haider Emil. Haider Emil, I don't know who he fought. This was the one card where it was either, no, it was the Jandiroba Lemos card, where it was just white fighters versus Asian fighters. Like, I think Bill Algeo made an appearance or something. Jandiroba versus Lemos. Yeah, the Apex fight. Yeah, it was Lemos versus Jandiroba, Steve Garcia versus Sung Woo Choi. Oh, then Kurt Hollabod versus Kaden Khrushchevsky. Kaden Khrushchevsky is horrible. Okay, Cody Durden versus Bruno Silva, but then we had Doohoo Choi versus Bill Algeo. Jung Young Lee against Haider Emil. Okay, maybe I overreacted. Maybe there were only like 3 of those fights. But it felt like a lot more. Haider Emil landed like a 50-piece combo. You know, let me pull that up. God damn it. Oh, never mind, it's still here. Let me pull up the fight. Haider Emil, he was a plus 160 underdog. He landed 42 strikes. 42 strikes to 4. The fight only lasted 1 minute and 5 seconds. That's almost a strike a second. I don't know who I'd pick in this fight. I don't really want to do the predictions. Just kind of letting you guys know about these fights. But yeah, this fight is going to be a banger. Emil could finish it early. Gomes could finish it late. Haider could finish it late. Gomes could finish it early. Okay. This is going to be a really good fight. Either way. Alright, next fight. This one, I even forgot about. This is scheduled for the Mexico City card on March 29th. This is going to be a really good fight. Like, I mean, I'm glad Kelvin Gastelum is finally, like, giving up on the whole welterweight title run, considering that his fight week he was just eating donuts and, like, Chipotle or whatever. But yeah, this is... I know Kelvin Gastelum's got a really good chin, but man, I could just see him getting flatlined by Joe Pyfer. I'm picking Joe Pyfer. I like Kelvin Gastelum. I just don't think that he is... I hate saying he's not on the level, because he's literally fought for a title before. It's Israel Adesanya, had a close fight. But he's older now. He's been through wars. Joe Pyfer lost a close decision to Jack Hermanson. It wasn't like close as in robbery, but you know, competitive decision with Jack Hermanson, who is really good. He's out of the rankings because he hasn't fought since, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I would pick Joe Pyfer to probably... I could see a submission from Joe Pyfer. I think I would pick Joe Pyfer to win by a submission against Kelvin Gastelum. Just because I think Joe Pyfer might get a little frustrated on the feet that he hasn't taken out Gastelum yet, and then he's just going to take him down and sub him. I think it could be that easy for Joe Pyfer. Next fight. This was scheduled for the 313 card. This is going to be a freaking... Like, I don't think anyone's going to go down. They could, because Joshua Van doesn't really have any power. He's just got a lot of... He's like a flyweight Max Holloway, except with less power. Bruno Silva just lost a really weird fight to Manel Kape. That fight was that was on the Tampa card. I picked Manel Kape by, I believe a decision. He got a late stoppage, which was so weird, because Silva was going to lose that fight either way. Silva showed up, and Kape just went Ultra Instinct on him the whole fight. He looked like McGregor out there almost. But every time, that would have been so nice to watch the fight without any nut shots, because Silva kicked Kape in the nuts like 3 times, right as Kape kept getting momentum back from getting kicked in the nuts before. And then finally leading to the stoppage, Kape throws a kick that I'm pretty sure lands right on the cup of Silva, and the ref doesn't stop it, and Kape gets a finish. If he hit him on the cup, fight on. Like, you kicked him 3 times. You can't just, you know, sucks for you. This one's close, because I really think Silva could flatline. Like, if Charles Johnson is knocking you out, I really think Silva could just flatline him. But I would pick Silva in this fight. I'm a little scared for Josh Van's chin. He's a small flyweight, which is not good. Silva's not huge either. They both beat Cody Durden. Van just pieced him up to a decision. Silva lost the beginning of the fight, won near the end of the finish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna make that pick. I'll make the pick eventually, but not right now. Next fight. The fight's gonna last like 2 rounds. I'm picking. This is again for the Kansas City card. I'm picking Abus Magomedov for sure. Michel Pereira showed that he's probably more dangerous than Abus Magomedov in the first round, but I think Magomedov showed in his last fight that he's shown a lot of improvements to his cardio and his pacing, and I think that pacing is going to be a really big problem for Pereira, who his fight IQ has got to be close to 0 at this point. I picked him to... What a stupid pick that was. I picked him to beat Anthony Hernandez. And he could have won that fight. He had Hernandez so hurt to the body, and what does he throw after that? Headshots. When your opponent is hurt to the body, stop throwing headshots. They're obviously hurt in one spot, so keep throwing there. Damn. He's so stupid. Like he would beat the shit out of me, no diff. I don't care. Well, who knows? Maybe I'd fluke a decision win against him. I don't really care. But like, his cardio was just ass. He's got 1 round cardio. Like, Hernandez just dogged. That fight could have been stopped in the 3rd round, not the 5th. Hernandez just dogged on him for 5 rounds. I'm picking Abus Magomedov to probably finish him in the 2nd or 3rd round. Probably 2nd. Late 2nd. Next fight. This is a fucking banger. This is such a good fight. I'm picking Mauricio Hufi to win by a knockout. James Lontop has shown one of the best chins in the MMA, even though he's released now. He fought Borshev. Borshev is a crazy striker when he's not afraid of the grappling. Went to a decision. Hufi, who has insane power, knocked him down, didn't finish him, but knocked James Lontop down. Bobby Green does not have a very good chin. It's okay, not very good. Bobby Green's not missing weight by 10 pounds like James Lontop did. Like, James Lontop missed the catch weight limit of 165. He was 166 and a half. Bobby Green is actually cutting weight for this fight, unlike James Lontop. Bobby Green is getting knocked out. Hufi's got a chin. Green doesn't. I think it's that simple. And plus, I think Hufi's striking is better than Bobby Green. But see you later, Unk. I think this is on 314. Really excited for this fight. This is going to be amazing. Next fight. I think this is the last fight. I think. It's either this is the last fight or the next one is the last fight. This fight is on the Seattle card. I wanted tickets for Seattle so bad, but they're really expensive. This fight is probably going to be fight of the night. There are like 5 fights on that card that could be fight of the night, but this is the one I feel like people are forgetting about. They're focusing on the Cejudo Yadong. Dominic Cruz just pulled out against Rob Font. Gene Silva's on that card against Melsik Bagdasarian. Riz Vancouniev getting an undeserved shot. Like, I didn't realize Riz Vancouniev got booked against Martin Budai. Then I think Martin Budai pulled out, and then they just give him Curtis Blades. Makes no sense. This fight's gonna end in a knockout. Either Barboza's age is gonna catch up to him, and Steve Garcia is gonna knock him out round 1, or Barboza is just going to just crafty vet on Steve Garcia and show him that there are levels. I would actually probably pick Edson Barboza to win this fight. I think Edson Barboza has the skills to just be able to just style on Steve Garcia. Last fight. That was the last fight. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Let's just go back, or not. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. This was kind of my first of my own ideas of a video, not just like predictions or reviews or whatever, or news. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.